Hey everybody, Harry Newhand. Good to be here tonight on our regularly scheduled Monday Facebook Live show. It's getting consistent here. It's been consistent now for over 2 years, almost 2.5 years. So I want to thank you all for joining, and thanks for all the new folks that are joining in tonight. And if you care to, just put in the box there when you watch this on a replay, just put hashtag replay. Appreciate it. Anyway, I got an interesting title there. It's and the world needs network marketers now more than ever. And I've heard that before. In fact, heck, I've even said that before over the decades and years that I've been involved in one way or another with network marketing. And, you got to look at the facts. We've got interest rates on the rise. In fact, next month they're anticipating to go up 100 basis points, 1 full percent. I don't know the last time it's ever done that, maybe 40 some years ago. Inflation, in May it was 8%. They just announced June last week, it was 9.1%. And for the last 7 years, my girlfriend works in a factory and she's gotten a 3% raise every year for the last 7 years. And 2 weeks ago, she got a 6% raise. And it's still not enough. It's double what it has been for 7 years, and it's still not enough to keep pace with what's going on out there in the world. So eventually this is going to filter down to a massive economic shock, and the signs are there. Signs are there that we've got some trouble headed our way, and there's crazy things going on in the world. It's just crazy out there. So the world really does need network marketers more now than ever. The difference I feel, by the way, I've got some big announcements I'm going to make at the end of this. I've got two that I really want to talk about. So hang tight with me here, and we'll get to those. I digress a little bit. But anyway, more and more people are sick and tired of being pushed around, being shoved around. We had the Great Resignation 2 years ago when COVID hit and the country shut down, the world shut down. And over 4.2 million people are not going back to work. And network marketing is more accepted now than it ever has been as a way for an average person to become an entrepreneur. And another thing, people are more open to work from home opportunities than they have been. Why? Because of not only the Great Resignation, but they've got to fill in the gaps. They've got to earn extra money just to keep up with the regular rate of inflation. They also know it's not too late. Everyone knows someone that does network marketing, so it's not as foreign as it used to be when I was heavily into it. So with all these people out there that are looking for work from home opportunity, and if you think about it, what does Uber do? Uber gives people a work from home opportunity. Yeah, they drive their car, but they're working out of their house. Lyft, same thing. DoorDash, Grubhub, these are all work from home opportunities. Airbnb is another work from home opportunity. These are things that, and the reason I say that is because I went to a trip last weekend. My girlfriend and I went to Traverse City. Traverse City is in northern Michigan, up here in the Little Finger part of Michigan. I'm down here in the Detroit area below the thumb. And we stayed in a lady's house who had the whole upstairs was Airbnb. So that's a way where she can supplement her Social Security. She was an older woman, supplement her Social Security, her retirement, earn extra money, working from home. So these are the things out there. If people weren't looking for work from home opportunities, all these companies wouldn't be as successful as they are and wouldn't be appealing to people. Network marketing is appealing too. If you've got a good product, good service, and a good plan, then people are looking for you. So what's your plan? How do you find the people that are looking for a work from home opportunity? It's important that you're clear on what to do to get people. And then what's your clarity, and when you do get somebody, what to do with them. So when I built my door-to-door team that became a #1 producing door-to-door team in the country, some of the things we talked about, it's not how many leads you get, it's what are you doing with the ones that you do get. So do you have a plan? It's not how many distributors you get, what are you doing with the ones that you do get? Do you have a plan? Do you have a system that's working? Get them into action, get them going. Because remember, you got all these other opportunities where Uber and Lyft, they don't need much of a plan. All they need is a car and a good driving record, and they can earn money working from home. Same thing with Grubhub and DoorDash. All they need is a car. So your marketplace, there's a lot of competition out there from work from home opportunities. So what's your system? What's your plan to get someone into action, get them going? So we know that network marketing increases every time there's a downturn. People turn to some kind of work from home opportunity. Network marketing is one of them. So you guys are in network marketing. This is for a network marketing audience. So it's the opportunity. If you've never recruited anybody before, now's the time to do it. If you haven't gotten somebody to stick around, now's the time to get them in and learn how to do that. By the way, that's one of the announcements. Saturday, I'm doing a special class at 12 noon Eastern time. The registration page will be out sometime tomorrow, but I'm going to give you guys a head start here. Saturday, 12 noon Eastern time, I'm doing a 1 hour, probably less than an hour, but an hour I set aside to do a class, a free class, doesn't cost anything, just register and come on, you can spread the word to everybody, on what I believe is the number one reason why people quit network marketing or don't do what you expect them to do, why you have a revolving door, why your retention rate is horrible, and why you're not able to duplicate and build your business. I'm going to share with you what I believe is the number one reason. And knowing that reason, if you know it ahead of time, you can position yourself, correct it, and make the adjustments and shifts that you need to make so that you get people to stick around. Because rarely do we find somebody as excited as we are. We may recruit 10, 15, 20 people over the years, but where are they? Are they doing what you're doing? Maybe one or two, maybe none. Have you been afraid to recruit? All your friends and family said you're crazy, you're nuts, and it's another one of those pyramid schemes, and they're not supporting you. So you don't have any recruits. Or you've been on the product and service for years, and now you're ready to start building a business. Well, I can assure you it's one of the easiest ways to become an entrepreneur. Is a low entry point, because you don't need a car. You do need a computer or your phone. Phones are computers nowadays. But anyway, the thing is if you have a system in place to recruit, to keep people hanging around, to get them into action, to knowing what to do with them once you get them, how to prospect, where to find your ideal client to become a distributor. There's never been, in my opinion, a better time to build a network marketing organization. So many things are going your way. Even if you've never done it before, you've got an opportunity to learn what it takes to do it. So Saturday I'm doing a class, and you get tremendous value out of it. There's going to be several golden nuggets in there. And again, it's free. I'm not charging anything for it. And it's going to be full of golden nuggets. Anyway, so that's one of the announcements. But the reason I'm doing it is because of what I just said earlier. So many people want to recruit, don't know how to recruit, are afraid to recruit, or the people that they do recruit don't stick around long enough to build a business underneath you. And we want to change that. We want to fix that. We want to get better at that. That's a skill that you can learn. I did. It took me a couple of years to learn it, because when I first got started, everybody I recruited, they went away. It took me about 2 years. Of course, I didn't have a sponsor. We didn't have the internet back then. Didn't have anybody train me like this. I had to go to trainings, but I didn't go to one for 2 years. About a year and a half, I went to my first training. It was a 3-day event in Dallas, Texas. And I didn't even have enough money to stay in the hotel that the event was being held. I stayed in some relatives in Fort Worth, 45 minutes away, borrowed their car to drive back and forth. So that was the beginning of my training. That was the first time I was exposed to amazing things, different level of thinking, different way to think, and different strategies and tactics on how to recruit and build. And it still didn't, that was just the first exposure. I still had to learn more and more and more as it built, and as time went on, I continued stacking the skills. So Saturday is a way to get this thing kicking into gear, give you a boost in the arm to at least know what you're dealing with when you recruit somebody, or when you're about to recruit somebody, to bring somebody on your team. So that's one of the announcements I wanted to share with you. But again, the world needs us more now than ever, and the opportunity to grow your network marketing business has never been better in the last several years, decades, because the economy's been so strong since the 2008-2009 rebound from the Great Recession. It's been strong for the last decade until COVID happened. There was a bump in network marketing, and then we're back to that lull again. Well, as this current signs are leading to a new recession that's coming up, you're going to see that changing. More and more people are joining network marketing now than they have in years past. Okay, the second announcement I mentioned it last week, is there's a big event coming up, something big coming, August 2nd through August 6th. And it's going to be a 5-day challenge that's coming up. Block it out on your calendar. It's 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time for about 90 minutes each day. Blank it out on your calendar. Lock it up. Don't schedule anything. There's more information coming as it goes. But this event is very similar to an event that I went to a little over 3 years ago that changed a lot of things in my life, gave me a new direction, gave me a new purpose, gave me a presence on social media that I had none. 3.5 years ago, you couldn't find me on social media. Yes, I had a Facebook account, but no friends. I think my kids were the only ones. Now there's over 4,000, plus I've got LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and I've got other social media platforms, and I do videos now, which I didn't have before. There's a huge library. In fact, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to it. It's under Harry Newhan. Subscribe to it. I've got over 200 videos with golden nuggets and trainings like this one and more. I've got half-hour trainings, hour trainings that are all free. So go ahead and get into my my YouTube channel. Also, you can go to my website. My website is now up. It's called thedistributorsacademy.com. Thedistributorsacademy.com. Check out my website. Go through the tabs. Surf around a little bit. Go in there and see what's offered in there. A lot of things. So we've got the class on Saturday. The registration page will be up here tomorrow. And then we've got August 2nd through August 6th. Something huge is coming. That something similar to it 3 years ago changed my direction, changed my life. And this one is going to change a lot of people. In fact, 3 years ago when I went to it, it broke the internet. There was over 700,000 people around the world. And it's amazing how they put it together, but it was fantastic. And this next one, their goal is over 1 million. So I think they're going to do it. Last year they did one over 950,000 people. This one, their goal is over 1 million. So anyway, you're going to want to block that time out. There's going to be amazing guest speakers on there. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the days to come. You'll see some posts and so forth. But again, that's coming up in August, just a couple weeks from now. So Saturday is for you, the network marketers. What I believe the number one reason why people don't stick around, why you have a revolving door, low retention rate, and a high turnover. All right, everybody, thanks. Talk to you in the next few days here as we get gearing up here, and we'll for sure see you on Saturday. Have a great day. Bye-bye now.